Howdy roomies, I'm Enid.
And I'm Wednesday. Welcome to our Halloween special.
So Wednesday, tell us what we're doing for today's episode.
Low sugar candy. Imposters trying to be the real thing.
Right. So what she meant to say is we're doing low sugar candy alternatives. We're going to be doing Smart Sweets, Healthy Hippo, and Yummy Bear.
Let's get started. Okay. Since today we'll be discussing low sugar candy alternatives, we wanted to break down the 3 types of sugar substitutes.
So the ones that exist are natural sweeteners, sugar alcohols, and artificial sweeteners.
Natural sweeteners, for example, is the type of sugar that you're going to find in these products, and it usually comes from things like stevia, which comes from a plant, or monk fruit, which comes from a fruit. Monk fruit.
I love it. Yeah.
Then we have the sugar alcohols, usually in OL, if you see in the ingredient list. And these are things like sorbitol, erythritol,
yeah. Mannitol. Anything with an ol.
Right.
Yeah. And then lastly, we have artificial sweeteners, which we won't find in here, but those are things like aspartame, saccharin, sucralose. Aspartame, for example, made in a lab, and then it's basically they put together 2 amino acids. It's very, very sweet, so you only need a little amount to sweeten something. So it's used as an alternative to sugar.
Yeah. Do you know what else is made of amino acids? Protein. And you love protein.
Yes. Yeah, so get that aspartame in, girl.
Not me.
Yeah, exactly. So earlier this week, we asked you on Instagram to share with us your scariest snacks and nutrition trends. So stay tuned until the end of the video, which is when we'll be going over them.
Great. Let's get started. Our first product is Smart Sweets. They're from Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was America.
Yeah.
To be honest.
These are the ones that I've seen the most.
The most, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think about the packaging before I open it and destroy it?
I love it. Just really nice color. Reminds me of when we did cheese puffs and like Frankie's Organic. Really nice color. I love the matte finish too. It's not super shiny. It's got a very clear label, and I love the big gummy worms.
I love the packaging. I really like what they're doing about creating gummies like that are nostalgic. So I really like that they're trying to make a low sugar, quote unquote, healthier version of those nostalgic products.
Yeah, they didn't just do like one kind of gummy and that's it. They really did like a version for everything.
These ones are not vegan or plant-based because it contains gelatin. I do want to say that because the other 2 are plant-based.
Okay.
So who knows? It might impact the
texture.
The texture of it. So because gelatin is it's like taking gluten from
baked goods.
From baked goods.
That's a good point. And like pasta.
So, yeah.
And bread. Yeah.
So
that's a good point. Yeah, it'll probably affect. Okay, sounds good.
Package.
Yeah, let's try it.
I mean, don't break it that much because I guess we want to read the nutrition label, but we'll eat gently. Okay.
Oh, that was gorgeous. That was such a clean rip.
Do you care about the... Oh my god, this is boring. I only got one. I thought it was like half and half.
It is half. I think it is half and half.
I just got a boring one.
Well, you are Wednesday today.
That's true.
Monotoned. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm really excited.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to insects.
Difficult to chew.
It is.
Tasty.
Yeah, I can taste the stevia though.
A little bit.
Yeah. It immediately just like releases a flavor in my mouth. But it's good.
You need to have good dentures. I feel like you're like biting through it. Do you think it's the fiber? Why it's like so tough?
That's a great point.
I thought because they had the gelatin, it would have helped a little bit. But it's delicious. I do taste the stevia now that you mention it, but it's not, I don't think it's overpowering. So these are 18 grams of fiber. That's...
For how many? For a whole bag?
Thing.
Wow.
I don't recommend you having more than 1 package, to be honest, especially if you're feeding these to kids. They might complain about discomfort. This is like a lot of fiber.
That is a lot of fiber. I was shocked.
Or drink lots of water.
Yeah, that's true. You do need... The more fiber, the more water you need.
Yeah, it comes from chicory root fiber. I think one thing like we'll see throughout the products, they all have lots of fiber. This is good, but make sure you're getting other sources of fiber.
Yeah, like just to put it into comparison, I was having a tortilla like last week, and I was just curious how much fiber is in one tortilla. In one whole wheat, there's 3 grams.
Yeah.
That is, so the fact that gummies have 18.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, definitely, I think it's a nice snack. Don't pretend this is going to give you all the fiber you want and all the fiber you need, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's tasty.
I thought it was tasty too, yeah. Obviously, you do need some jaw power. And
definitely.
It does taste like stevia to me.
I can even like... It does.
I have the werewolf thing, so...
I like it. Tell us about
Yeah, it's
your
good. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay, let me just finish this. Otherwise, it's just going to be a disaster. Okay, so it said, I think on the website, it said, I've always had a love affair with candy. I started Smart Sweets when I recognized I wanted to change my relationship with candy. So my kind of thing was, well, did you actually change your relationship with candy? Because it actually just seems like you made a product.
Right.
You didn't have to change your relationship to candy. You just made a product that was just lower in sugar.
Yeah, I agree with you. Fixing your relationship with candy would be eating candy when you want it in moderation. Yeah. I think that's fixing your relationship.
And eating it, I think also just without feeling, I guess, guilty after.
Yeah.
I am not mad about it at all. I do think it's great to have low sugar alternatives as well.
I like the option of this.
Yeah.
But making sure that you're being mindful, picking your favorite candy, eating just a little bit. I think that's a good relationship with candy overall.
Yeah. Yeah, I think also another thing on the website is like our pinky promise to you is delicious candy you know and love with no artificial sweeteners, added sugar, or sugar alcohols. To find out more, visit our ingredients page. So again, like we mentioned, artificial sweeteners with the current research and evidence are safe. Yeah, I do. Also, other things I noticed that Smart Sweets does partner with trying to reduce plastic. There were some really good initiatives. Looked into the owner, and she's actually very big on like female entrepreneurship.
Cool. Yeah.
I think even recently she was giving out grants for women trying to create projects. Like she does do a lot of like giving back, and she seems to be like in that entrepreneurial world more than the kind of like the healthy wellness world.
Nice.
So it seems to, so that was really cool to see. But yeah, just, I think, yeah, 80% of the employees are female for this company.
The west coast of Canada is very big on being environmental and things like that. They're not the only product doing the good environmental things. Yeah. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that like we're so aware of the environment here in the west coast. And that's like extra points.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to mention like the sugar thing and all that, but overall seems to be like a pretty self-aware company. So cool. Love to see it.
Who do we have next?
We have Healthy Hippo. I love the name.
Healthy Hippo is very cute.
So good. First of all, like a little pivot from bears to hippos.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's what like
it's the shape of a hippo.
So cute.
Yeah,
okay.
Love it. The hippo look icon is adorable.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, these are hippo gummies.
Yeah.
Lemon, mango, watermelon, strawberry flavor. Oh.
I can't. Oh, like in one or?
Yeah, it's a lemon, mango, watermelon, strawberry flavor. It's a long
like
one.
all of them in the package, or they all contain that flavor within one hippo?
We can find out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. What do you think of the packaging?
Adorable.
It's so cute.
I love pink and yellow together. I think it's refreshing.
It's very cute.
Yeah, this is like pretty much like a 10 out of 10 for me.
Another Vancouver based from Delta. Not Vancouver, Delta, British Columbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with alliteration if people haven't figured that out yet. So like Healthy Hippo, I was floored.
You were floored?
Floored. Like blown away.
By how good it is?
Yeah, Healthy Hippo. Like that's genius.
Oh, okay.
Like I wish I came up with that.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's so unique, cute. alliterate. Like, it's just fun. I think it flows better than like Smart Sweets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's sweetened with monk fruit. Again, this one comes from, I think it's a Chinese fruit. Plant-based, so
4
that
grams
means no
sugar.
gelatin.
No gelatin.
Yeah, sorry. All right, let's try it.
Wait, how much fiber? Now I need to know.
Oh, great question. 16 grams, so 2 grams less.
Is it the same portion?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's all in one bag. Yeah.
I'm
Have you tried
excited.
monk fruit before?
No. I think I've tried something called lucuma, which is another
Right.
alternative sweetener, but...
Oh, wait. It might be different. No, they're all different flavors, I think.
Oh, okay.
It looks like this.
Okay. Do you want to try the same one?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Little hippo.
Okay. I'm going to bite off its head. Sour, softer, but stickier.
Great point. Perfect description.
Bitter.
It's a little bitter. I like it.
Kind of like it too, yeah.
I'm impressed. The monk fruit's pretty good.
I just choked.
It's not like overpowering like the stevia.
Oh, no, not at all. There's absolutely... It's so interesting. There's no like... There's a slight, of course, bitterness, but there's no... Stevia almost feels like the second you bite into something, it like releases something very
It's flavor.
potent. Yeah. Whereas like this, there's nothing off about it.
There's a couple of claims in the packaging. Oh my god. Listen to this. Superior tasting, high quality candy with a soft and chewy texture that doesn't stick to your teeth. It does.
Really? That was the claim?
No, it has other claims, but
No, that it doesn't stick to your teeth?
it sticks less, I will say.
Compared to the gummy worms?
I think the gummy worms were really hard to chew.
So it can't even stick to your teeth because you can't even bite them.
I don't know, but it was like
This
really,
one definitely
really
sticks
difficult.
to your teeth. More, I think.
Yeah, but they're definitely softer. So you don't need to have a strong jaw, I guess, to eat this.
No, definitely a lot softer. Even to the touch. The gummy worms were like firm.
They're firm, yeah. So it says no stevia or sugar alcohols. So one thing I noticed about this while doing my research is that they go against stevia pretty hard. Do you notice that too in your research?
Yeah.
And they think like monk fruit is like superior.
Oh.
Yeah. I noticed that.
I couldn't tell if like they're really think it's so superior, or if that was just what sets them apart from different companies, so they really had to like mention it over and over again. Probably maybe both.
I think the fruit has like anti-inflammatory properties and all that stuff. I think the founder is leaning too much to towards that. But candy is not going to give you anti-inflammatory properties.
Okay,
sorry.
it's if we did this research together. So on the website it says monk fruit has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries as a part of sore throat remedies. Medical studies are currently researching the anti-inflammatory and potential anti-cancerogenic effects of the monk fruit mogrosides. And then go ahead.
This is not going to cure your cancer.
That's
I'm so sorry. Cancer,
I'm so sorry.
Cancer is a disease of age, and if you want to add nutrition to prevent cancer, which it's very difficult, but it's more about like your dietary pattern. Is not one single food is going to prevent cancer.
Genetics too, like
Genetics.
so much. Yeah, I know. I agree. My reaction was like, just no. I'm like, this is not about reducing cancer rates. This is fully marketing. I think that adding monk fruit to expensive little hippo gummies that people are not going to be able to buy on a regular basis, let alone eat the amount. Like, this is not even a daily like gummy vitamin or something. Like, people are going to be eating this maybe once a month.
Right.
So you're not going to be eating this in high enough quantities to have any sort of kind of preventative action against cancer to make a difference. So
does it taste better than stevia? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And
personally, but that's
again,
that's just my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. That was like 100% my take too. I was like, are we really gonna?
I was curious about like why it was so much hate towards stevia, and it seems like stevia It's like a little bit controversial.
It has become, especially also in wellness spaces, like funny enough.
I didn't know that before this.
Yeah. It's people are like jumping off that
Why?
train. I think in wellness culture they just love to grab onto one ingredient and be like, this causes cancer, this is cause. So and then something else gains popularity, and now that thing that's no longer popular has to cause cancer.
I didn't see any cancer claims towards stevia. Okay.
No.
But one thing I was like, why are they hitting on stevia? Because a couple of years ago, stevia was the stevia.
Yeah, people were putting it in their water. Like, there was nothing stevia couldn't do.
And so what I found was that it causes some GI discomfort, like gas and bloating. Which maybe, I don't think there's enough research. But also, we don't have enough research about monk fruit. So it doesn't mean...
That's a great point.
We have a lot of research about stevia. It is safe. But they have found some research towards like GI discomfort, but we don't really have much research about monk fruit.
Thank you. That's a great point. I think our fave, Dr. Love, Andrea Love, always makes this point. What are you substituting things with? Because we have so much research done on ingredients and things that are being put into contemporary products. We do not have the same extensive research on new alternatives, such as monk fruit or something. So
I just found a diet culture so catty. Like, I thought we were going to go against sugar, and now we're going to go against other forms of sugar. Like, it's so
they're
catty.
like, they were
petty.
They're all just like fighting against each other.
Right, just to prove that their product is better.
It's better, yeah.
Does it taste better? Yeah, I think so. I would say
it does, yeah. So in terms of flavor, yeah, you nailed it. So I did look obviously into like the founder. I found her name is Ashley Patterson. So her husband actually was a professional fighter, and his name was El Hippo. And that's how it became
cute.
Healthy Hippo.
I love that.
Yeah. No, it's a great story.
El Hippo.
Yeah. But I thought what was interesting is she actually comes from a family of entrepreneurs in the food business. Cool. So she says she's been listening to talk about the food industry for forever. I think her mom is like, again, the CEO or founder of something else in BC.
I was looking at their website. And one thing that was so interesting was they were comparing something. So, do you see the other guy's gummy comparison on the website? Yeah.
It reminded me of Tilly with the other juices.
The math isn't mathing to me because I'm gonna put it in the screen.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense if they have stevia. So they say that the other gummies are sweetened with like stevia or sugar alcohols. We said earlier that those are like have 0 calories sugar. But it's funny because then they break down their nutritional label and it said 24 grams of sugar. I'm like, dude, we just like stevia and sugar alcohols don't have any calories. Like what are the 24 grams of sugar coming from? Do you see that breakdown?
Yeah, I did. It makes no sense. Yeah. I think why it doesn't make sense too is because you're taking your product and then you're lumping together millions, but like a handful or hundreds of other products. I really am curious to figure out how that breakdown was made because it made no sense.
But if they have like the breakdown is not comparing to like your regular gummy bears.
No.
Because if you're comparing to the regular gummy bears, sure, 24 grams of sugar is possible.
But
they were comparing to other gummies like that they put on stevia or sugar alcohols, and then that means it would be like the other gummies that we have. It would be like 3 grams of sugar, like, or 0. Like, I don't know. The math isn't there.
Yeah, I will have to say out of all the websites, this one was difficult for me to... I wasn't following a lot of things. I went through the FAQ. And for example, one of the questions was like, do you use sugar alcohols? And it was like, not at all. We're strongly against sugar alcohols in our products. Brand use them because they make formulating easier, blah, blah. And it's a big but, they can cause more harm than good to our bodies. And I was like...
Not true.
Just not true.
If you ask that person what's a sugar alcohol, they're going to be like, I don't know.
Yeah, and like the whole, like, we're strongly against it. Like, why?
Yeah.
And then there was another question, and it was like, nope, We don't believe in putting harmful ingredients into our products. If we don't want to eat it, why would we expect you to eat it?
Okay.
It was just like a very aggressive FAQ with like nothing to back it up.
I did see the FAQ. It was so big. It was like, it was like you typing really something really quickly.
Yeah, it was really like a very conversationalist, very vague FAQ.
Yeah, not very helpful.
No.
It was so weird. I saw it too. Oh, they going back to the environmental piece of them, they have no carbon. We're carbon neutral certified. So again, a little bit good for the environment.
Yeah, all of them definitely made an attempt to.
Also female founded. Yeah. That's a fiber.
I think other than the flavor, it was unfortunately a little disappointing for me.
Why? What was disappointing?
Just like the messaging in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of just inaccuracies, vagueness.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I feel like when you go into like a discussion with someone about why something might be bad for you, they at least bring some sort of, whether those facts are accurate or not, at least they bring something to the table. This was just like a void of anything. Did you look at the Instagram for this one?
No, I didn't.
I didn't get a chance to see it just because I passed the time when my Instagram was blocked. But when I did Google it, one post did come up for me from the actual Healthy Hippo, and it said, blah, blah, is the fearless force behind Healthy Hippo. As our female founder and innovator, she's on a mission to redefine sweet treats for kids because everyone deserves the joy of tasty snacks without the nasties.
Yeah.
No artificial dyes, no artificial colors, no high fructose corn syrup, no bad oils, no preservatives, and definitely no artificial sweeteners.
Yeah. I don't like when something's advertised for kids. I don't think kids should be eating this, to be honest.
Even these?
Yeah. No, I don't. Because like we mentioned on the first one, it's about creating a good relationship with food, and that includes candy.
100%.
And I don't think this promotes good relationship with food.
I think we need more companies of just parents trying to better the relationship with food, not like trying to create some like off the chart alternative that's actually probably down the line.
Yeah,
because it's not with the product. It's the, I think the mindset that parent is coming in with that will spill over beyond the product into their kids' like lives.
Candy is also about community, especially Halloween.
Yeah,
it's about the fun. It's about community. It's about sharing candy with other kids.
Trading.
If you're substituting the regular candy for this, I think that promotes a little bit of a disorder eating, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it's not the right message you want to give to your kids. Make sure they're eating enough throughout the day. I saw an Instagram pediatric dietitian that was saying about like, let them choose their favorite, like from that bucket of candy they get, let them choose like their favorite candy, promoting like mindful eating, and make sure they're like, okay, yeah, if you want to eat the candy, let's make sure you're also eating good like whole grains and good sources of protein and like whole foods, not just like here, have your protein chips and your fiber gummies. Like that's ridiculous. Yeah. That's not whole foods. That's not an overall good like dietary patterns or anything like that. So
yeah.
For adults, I will eat this.
Yeah, but again, it's kind of like we talked about with Tilly, that parents will feel great about feeding their kids. Yeah, it's like
occasionally. I think if they, especially if they like the flavor, why not? I just wouldn't do a complete substitution. Like, can you eat this and eat the other candy? Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
But don't try to completely replace this candy, like because you think it's healthier. You're just projecting on your kid.
Yeah, sorry. Let's call it what it is.
Good.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
Yes, let's.
Last product.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? Yummy Bear candy.
Yummy Bear with one M.
With one M.
I'm really interested in what the choice for that was, because you would think they would just make it yummy with two M's.
Yeah. We'll see. Okay, these ones are, 21 grams of fiber. This is our winner.
Wow.
Yeah, per bag. Jesus, someone's pooping themselves.
Seriously, where is it coming from? Because
yeah, they have subtle corn fiber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They also use stevia. We'll see.
All right.
Okay. Plant-based.
Okay. Well, the texture wasn't that bad for the last one. Even
That's
though
true.
it was
pretty good.
It was a positive experience.
I agree. All right, let's try it before we dig into their claims.
Yeah. Okay.
Spooky. These are yummy.
This is the strawberry kiwi flavor.
Cute. They're usually like regular gummy bears. Okay. Cheers. Pew. They're also hard to chew.
Another jawbreaker.
I don't know if I'm a fan of strawberry kiwi, but they have other flavors. Like the company has other flavors, so
I think it's sour watermelon.
do you think it tastes like sour watermelon?
No.
Oh,
the other one,
flavors.
sour watermelon, and then I can't remember the other one. Mm-hmm. They have like 3 baseline flavors, I think, from what I read.
Tell me what you found. Another Vancouver company.
Yes. Wow. I wonder if now like every province just has their own.
We have to look at.
I'm super curious.
We didn't do this on purpose.
No, we didn't. No, I had no idea.
Yeah.
0.
It was only until we started doing our research.
Essentially, it starts off with Yummy Bear is a healthier plant-based candy that offers guilt-free indulgence for the whole family with only 3 grams of sugar per bag. So obviously, we've talked about it before. We don't love the guilt-free comment about candy.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
But it's quite similar to what the other one's been saying too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Between those lines.
I think as soon as you're looking for an alternative for candy, you're looking for a healthier version. So I kind of get the comment, but I think it sucks regardless.
All of them, I feel like they were like against sugar alcohols, but this one, I think that they were the strongest about not adding sugar alcohols.
Yeah, very strong, yeah.
To their product, which we know that sugar alcohols are not harmful. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you have IBS, it could cause some discomfort, gas, bloating, and all of that. And they're because they're carbohydrates, and then once they reach your gut, then they will ferment, stay there a little bit longer. But other than that, like, this is just for people of like that has IBS. It shouldn't really happen.
Or if you, let's say
regular
you don't,
person.
and you're just eating 10 packages or something, you just overdo it, right?
Of course.
Which I do when I'm sick. So
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I think if you just skim through the website, obviously mentions a little bit about, they say that they fight against mainstream high sugar candy to provide a better option to traditional candy, each blah, blah. I mean, the comment about something being like mainstream, you're fighting against something, again, a little bit of like trying to fight against something mainstream. It just kind of creates a little bit of, I think, confusion and panic.
Right.
Unnecessarily. They said, why don't we use sugar alcohols? It said, when formulating our candy, we wanted to create a gummy that is also gut friendly, meaning it did not have common ingredients that can cause gut disturbances. I think this was the most probably accurate statement. It's a gut disturbance. So we kind of, Ali and I were chatting, it's like if you eat something and it causes discomfort, that doesn't necessarily mean it's causing you harm. I think, like, for example, fiber is a great example that it's very good for you, but a common side effect is bloating, gas, kind of, especially if you're newly introducing fiber to your body. So that doesn't necessarily mean that a product is toxic or it's going to cause disease just because it causes a little bit of discomfort. So I think wording it as gut disturbance is really great. Unfortunately, then it continues to say that sugar alcohols can have a negative impact on our health, and therefore we choose to not use them in any of our formulas. So I guess, kind of like we mentioned, is it a disturbance to your health, or is it, disturbance to kind of how you're feeling, or is it a negative, harmful impact?
And they're also naturally found in other, they're a carbohydrate, right? And a lot of them are like, they're feeding your gut microbiome. So it's very interesting, that conversation about like, everyone's like pro prebiotics, like pro all these things.
Such a good point, yeah.
But things that stay longer in your gut will cause discomfort because of that fermentation that your gut bacteria is producing. Now,
let's say you're eating these 5 times a day for 3 years. Yes, if you're having ongoing chronic gut disturbance because this is your only food you're ever intaking, yes, chronic gut disturbance, kind of like stress.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna cause overall damage. Like if you're having diarrhea all the time, you're not gonna be absorbing other nutrients.
Right.
So yes, long term, in a very weird, probably not realistic scenario, it could happen.
Yeah.
But if you're just eating these once a month, then,
Yeah.
or sugar alcohols in general once a month,
You're
no.
good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I think another thing that I read, it says 3 grams of sugar per bag, so you can snack with confidence. I disagree with this. I think anybody who is, I think if you're choosing a potentially, if you're choosing a product like this, you're probably not a person that snacks with confidence. You're probably someone who might consider snacking to be causing you anxiety or a little bit of insecurity. So I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting. I think that underlying kind of being honest with yourself about your relationship with food could be a better service to how you feel about snacking rather than always going for the alternative.
Yeah.
But I understand people who go for alternatives because they might have IBS and they want to avoid that horrible feeling.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's just like such a strong hate towards sugar alcohols.
I know. It's really very surprising.
Are they seeing stuff we aren't seeing? Like, I didn't know. Like,
more than towards just like sugar.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just the sugar alcohols really got
Which
it.
was very interesting.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
But yeah, we want everyone to enjoy a bit of sweetness in their life. Sure.
Well, this is not so sweet. It's not real sugar, but yeah, should we pick our favorites?
Oh my god, yeah, we did try these. I forgot. Oh.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
You can eat that.
Tough.
Okay, it is tough. It's gonna be tough. I think this is the toughest one.
I think this is the toughest one too.
Yeah. Okay. Be quick.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh! Yeah, it was a no-brainer for me. Actually,
Really?
I
was between Smart Sweets and Healthy Hippo.
same.
Why
But
did you pick Smart Sweets?
I just thought the gummy worm was so good.
Yeah.
I thought the flavor, you could taste the stevia.
For once, we agreed on the stevia.
Yeah, but I actually thought it was really good. Surprisingly.
Besides needing a new jaw, I also thought it was pretty good. Would I eat the whole bag in one seat? Probably not. And I think that's the case for all of them. I didn't love working too hard to chew through the bag.
To be honest, I would just be too lazy to eat these.
But I like the gummies.
Aside from the stevia, it didn't really leave the company didn't really leave a bad taste in my mouth.
And they weren't hating on each other. They weren't hating on monk fruit or anything like that. They weren't they did have the sugar alcohol thing.
Yeah.
But not to say that the other ones aren't great alternatives. This is just our opinion. And I think if you like the other ones, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. I also thought that did a little bit, you want to feel at least a little bit connected to the brand. And I think that the brand was so focused on the entrepreneurship side. It felt like a huge disconnect between being, I just felt super disconnected from the overall.
I never read the website, so
yeah, I guess most consumers won't, right? But it just, I don't know, it just kind of was there.
I'm not looking for a connection.
Yeah, I love a connection. Okay, Wednesday.
But yeah, for sure.
I really like the softness of the hippos, though.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't anything outstanding, to be honest. But let us know if you like them. I think they're still a good product.
Yeah.
Comparable. They're all very comparable. They all have their.
Yeah. I can't say I really hated any of them.
Yeah. No, me neither.
Would I repurchase all of them? Probably, but only.
I will purchase them if they are in discount. Sorry, they're very expensive.
They're expensive. Yeah.
All right.
So it's time for our Instagram reveal.
Here are some of our spookiest picks.
Yes.
Okay, what do you think of the cottage cheese everything? Were you into this trend?
Okay, so cottage cheese just grosses me out in general. Texture, even just, I don't know. I don't like it. So I think the idea of cottage cheese and everything grosses me out. But I think that I also like cheesecake. So I feel like until I've tried a couple of cottage cheese products.
Wait, what does that have to do with cheesecake?
Well, cake with cheese. I think the idea of adding cottage cheese to everything grosses me out. But then I see that I've also had cheesy
Desserts?
desserts. Yeah, that's the take I'm making. So, but I think that it kind of plays into that whole obsession around adding protein to everything.
Yeah,
so,
I prefer this than the
you
other
mentioned
products.
yeah. So you're a yes.
I like cottage cheese. Yeah.
Okay. We're snack or skip?
I'll snack on it.
Yeah, me too.
It was really difficult to find cottage cheese in the grocery store when it was very trendy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I struggled. Anyway, so sparkling protein water. So this has only been seen in the US, but that's a thing apparently.
I've seen collagen water here.
Yes, but the sparkling protein powder, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's wild. It is hard to find. Even the collagen one's hard to find here. What do you think, up or down?
Sparkling protein, well, no.
No?
Ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah, it is quite ridiculous. So I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, it's probably just a fancy water that doesn't need protein.
Yeah. We also have dehydrated marshmallow with probiotics. No.
No, I don't like marshmallows.
Also targeted to kids? No.
Yeah.
Nothing that's I don't like anything that's targeted to kids. So
okay.
Yeah. What else? The raw beef or carnivore diet, like raw milk, raw beef. Yeah.
No.
Gross.
Gross and dangerous.
We're not in the 1700s or anything like that anymore. Protein foam drink from Starbucks.
We haven't tried it.
We should do a mini episode.
Yeah, we should definitely. We'll go and treat ourselves and try it.
Let us know in the comments if you want to see a mini episode.
Is it protein cold foam?
Protein cold foam, yeah.
That I think I mentioned cold, like foam in general reminds me of like spit. So I don't know if I can get behind it, but we'll try it.
We'll try it. We'll make a mini episode.
We'll let you know what we think. So far, I guess we have no opinion about it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapeworms.
Okay, so somebody did say that apparently there is a trend somewhere. I don't know where it's going, where it's happening.
Where's your algorithm?
Yeah, where's your algorithm at? But yeah, so essentially you eat a tapeworm, and the tapeworm will eat stuff inside of you and help with weight loss.
Crazy.
I'm not sure what it's eating.
That's spooky.
Yeah. Okay, our own favorites. Or our own, not favorites, but...
Our spookiest.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this in Canada yet, but the US is starting with nicotine energy drinks. I think that's ridiculous.
That's true. Yeah. That's such a good point.
I hope it never gets to Canada, to be honest. Okay. What about you?
I'm going to say mine's not a snack. Mine's going to be more of a trend. I think I'm so over this whole trend of like natural is better. That everything, if I hear the word natural, like I'm straight up rolling my eyes at the word natural. Triggered. I just get triggered. I'm like, it's not, because I just think that there's so many things in nature that are inherently harmful to us if we were to ingest it. And then there's so many man-made things, just like for someone with type 1 diabetes, insulin, life-saving, so it's just such a, or even like if you can't pronounce it, almost like it's bad for you. Yeah, I'm not a fan. And I think for me, just kind of we were talking about, we're not in the 1700s, assuming that something just is because it's better, it's natural, it's how we did it thousands of years ago. That fallacy is just...
I roll.
Do better. I think that's mine. Like.
All right. Yeah. Great choice. I think we all interpret this question differently.
Yeah, but we really did. But
no, that's the magic of it.
People's defense, I was kind of not clear. But
sorry we didn't mention yours. We're just limited in time.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it kind of short.
But awesome.
Yeah. Cool. So that's it for today. Please let us know in the comments below, or message us on Instagram to let us know if you've tried and liked any of the products we mentioned today. Isn't that right, Wednesday?
I find social media to be a soul-sucking void of meaningless affirmations.
What she meant is, please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Goodbye.